went to the Titans, and there's a steal for Elliott. So we did not start with possession, but we gained it quite quickly. So this is the Surrey Water Polo men versus Ottawa Titans. Into the set, Jackson with the ball, and there's get the shot off, but there's a stop by the goalie. Riley's checked with the ball, and there is an exclusion. It was an exclusion. Is that on 10 on Martin, maybe? So we are in a man down here already. Cole's checked with the ball. Riley's check, and that shot goes high over the net. Too many balls in the pool. Are they going to notice that? They're going to keep playing. Okay. Ball gets passed to Martin. Martin passes up to Riley, and that is ball under, maybe. I'm not sure what that ball was. So we got a bit of a 3-on-2 here. Martin's trying to, yeah, not much you can do there. One player had to be left unprotected. 1-0 Titans. Interesting nugget for those of you who know his name. Pavle plays on the Ottawa Titans this year. Okay, Elliott G with the ball. Passes, whoops, bit of a sloppy pass over to Cole, and he's not able to get it. And gets past that, and that's 2-0 Titans. Okay. We're going to keep that going. Boys need to wake up. I think Vlad just called the first time out. We're only a minute into the game, or not even. Maybe he's just going to try and settle the team down here a little bit. Okay, twice the ball's been stolen and they've run away with it to score. So let's see if Vlad could talk a little bit of calmness into the boys. Here we go. Elliott King starting with the ball. Pass to Elliott G. Ordinary foul. Finds Nelson. Nelson's able to get his hands on it. Whoa, aggressive. I think that's Pavle right there checking Nelson. Bit of a compliment to Nelson. There you go. There's the ordinary foul he's been looking for. Now Pavle will give him a bit of space. Nelson's going to look at who to pass to. He's looking for Moses in the hole. If that doesn't find him. Oh, gosh, there it is again. Ordinary foul, but we're running out of time. Jackson, nice try. Nice try on that pass. Jackson wasn't able to quite get enough energy behind that to get it in the net. Titans are pressing our boys hard. Good practice for them. Oh, into the whole set, and Cole's able to come in with a steal with the help of Elliott G. Good job, guys. Let's settle. Okay, Riley. Big pass up to Riley at the top of your screen. He's got Cole wide open behind him. Not anymore. Oh, good job. Way to sneak away from that whole check player, Jackson. Jackson gave himself a little bit extra space, so when he moved in towards the net, he was still outside of that red 2-meter cone. Could make that goal happen. That was very clever. Okay, that puts us on the board, 2-1. Let's keep that gap nice and small, guys. Elliott G's check with the ball. Jackson's check. Over to Cole's check. Oh, he wants to shoot, and he doesn't. And that's an exclusion on Riley. So we're in a man down here. Moses is checked with the ball in front of the net, and that's a beautiful steal by Elliot King. Nicely done, bud. Passes it over to Moses quickly. And we have Riley coming out of the exclusion box. Moses passes it over to Cole. Riley looking for someone to pass to. Moses on a bit of a drive here. Riley gets the ordinary foul. Gets himself a bit of space. Pass up to Elliot G. We're at 3 seconds. Can he get a foul to shoot? He's just going to shoot anyway. And it went wide. It looked like it went in for a second there. Went wide on that. It was a good effort. Titans back on offense here. Oh, loose ball. And there's Cole tries for a steal, but that rebound off that steal is a bit. What a save. Nice block, Elliot. The rebound off the steal was unfortunately kind of went to the Titans player on that, but that was a really big block by Elliot again. Nice. Good morning for him so far. Big pass up the pool to Cole. Come on, guys. Settle and get some confidence here. Cole gets the ordinary foul call. He finds Riley. Riley into the middle, and that ball goes to the Titans player, unfortunately. Okay, that's going to be Nelson's check with the ball. Nelson trying so hard to stay in front of him. Good job. Ordinary foul. Passes out to Jackson's check. Back over to Nelson's check. Back out to Jackson's check. Nice fake. Over to Riley's check. And oh, that goes off the post. Reclaim it, somebody. Oh no, there's a turnover. So our ball, somebody pulled on one of our players. So ref called the turnover. Okay, Elliot starts to play, passes out to Cole again. Finds Riley. No ordinary foul call. He's got 2 players on him there, and that's a steal. Okay, passes in the middle to Jackson's check. Jackson to Riley's check. Riley's check with the ball. They do a pass, and there's a steal. Nope, there's an exclusion. And that's on Jackson. So they're in a man-up situation. So we're man down here. Ball's over to Moses' check. Up top. Pulls arm up to block. Pass over to Nelson's check. Finds himself a bit of space. Moses is checked with the ball. And that's a fantastic field drop, Moses. Beauty, bud. Elliot's going to start with the ball here now. Jackson coming out of the kick-out box there. Big pass up the pool to Riley. Nice and wide. Riley, a little bit of space. Ordinary foul. We got Elliot G trying to go for the whole set position here, and Jackson making his way in there. Jackson can't quite get it. That player blocked on the ball side and was able to tip it and sort of interrupt that pass. Okay, pass up to Cole's check here. It's a spicy game, guys. Good innings. Ordinary foul. Cole back up to give space. This player's looking for someone to pass to. He passes it into the whole whole set position. Nelson blocking, and Elliot's able to reclaim it before it touches the lane ropes. Nice job, boys. Looks like this group's trying to get Nelson in trouble there. It's Pavley in the middle there. Riley with the ball now. Pavley, and there it is. Nelson wins the exclusion. So we're in a power play situation now. Man up for us. Cole with the ball. Passes to Elliot G. Over to Nelson in the corner. Looking for someone. There you go. Back to Elliot G. We still have 10 seconds on the clock. Over to Riley, who saves that pass. Got to go get it though, bud. Yeah. Passes it up top to Cole. Over to let's go, Elliot G. Oh, dang it. That shot might have been Elliot. Nelson didn't have the best angle there. Anyway, goalie saves it. Nice try, guys. Maybe he's the whole flock. Now we've got a bit of a 4-on-3 here. And that's a nice save. Oh no, it's a field block. Field block. Because they didn't get the ball at the 2-meter. Oh, now they notice the other ball in the pool. Oh, brother. There's still 2 balls in the pool. Okay, they're just sorting out how many balls are in the pool there. Elliot tried to pass it out to Vlad, but it rebounded off of someone. So it's a lot of whistles. We're talking with our whistles here to tell people to take the extra ball out of the pool. Here we go. We still have a score 2-1. Oh, Cole with the ball passes to Riley, but these kids are reading the checks, like they're reading the passes, and they're really, really aggressive into trying to get to the ball. So our boys are going to have to watch that and not play. That pass didn't work out for Riley. These Titans are not waiting for the ball to get there. They're just charging towards it on every single pass. So our boys need to watch out for that. Okay, Nelson's check with the ball here now. Good job. Ordinary foul. Big pass out to Elliot G's check, and there's a shot, and there's a field block. Let's swim back, Riley. Don't be doing shenanigans after. Oh, is that Riley? No, Jackson. Okay. O'Reilly's up there receiving the pass, and he gets his hand on it. Looking for someone to pass to now. Gives it to Moses. No, Nelson tries to release here. Oh, no ordinary call. Nelson thought he'd get a whistle there. There's the ordinary. He's outside. He can shoot, and he's going to. Nice shot, buddy. Bottom left corner. We're going to tie it up here 2-2. Whoa. These kids are working hard out there. Okay, we're back on defense here. Jackson's check up top of the ball over to Elliot G's check. Back to Nelson, pardon me, Jackson's check. Riley's check, and that's a nice save and a nice recovery of the rebound. And these players are really aggressive with their rebounds and with their aiming for passes. Elliot G here with the ball. We got Riley across the way. Oh, and there's a inaccurate pass into the full set position. Oh, and he fires it down as the clock goes, and that's 2-2 at the end of the first quarter. Exciting, guys. Okay, here we go to start the second quarter here. In the water, I see Jackson, Elliot G, Riley, Cole, Moses, and Nelson. That's just going to do the sprint here. Here we go. Oh, so close. So close. Good effort. Okay, we're gonna mark up here, boys. That looks like Jackson's check with the ball up top. Riley's check. Nelson's check. Elliot G coming in for try to steal, and Ellie or Nelson trying to steal. And they're doing a great job of scrambling those kids with those steal attempts. And that player fires it over the net. Our ball. Elliot G with the ball. Whoop, passes over to Cole, up the side to Riley. And that's, I did not see that ball under, but there you go. Turnover. A bit of a swim there. And Elliot G gets in front with a beautiful steal. Way to cut him off. That is a great idea. Lots of dramatics coming from this player on the Titans, but the ref didn't bite. Ball gets passed up to Nelson. Riley with the ball here, 7 seconds. We got whistles going in the other pool, so it's always a bit tricky. Riley catch the ball, not getting an ordinary foul call there. And that ball just gets taken. And there's an exclusion for an elbow on number 5, which is Moses. So we're in a man down situation for 18 seconds. Let's go, boys. Big D, big D. Nelson's check with the ball. Jackson's check. Cole's check. And there's a shot, and that goes in the back of the net. 3-2 for the Titans. Couple changes coming here. Looks like we have Martin coming back in. Moses going to take a break. Okay, Martin up top with the ball. Passes to Elliot G. Passes across to Riley. Riley gets the ordinary call on that one. Passes in. Oh, that was a nice pass. Lands in Jackson. Jackson has the exclusion. That's going to put us in a man up position. Jackson has to pass before we can shoot here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ordinary foul. Elliot G gets himself some space. Nelson with the ball. Passes up to Martin. Martin up top to Nelson. We got Riley looking on the far side. Riley looking in, and that's a beautiful pass to Cole, hanging out on the post, and he's able to turn and shoot. Well done, boys. Really nice power play conversion. 3-3 is the score. James check. Jackson's check. Oh, and that hits the crossbar and goes all the way out of the pool. Our ball. Elliot to Elliot. We'll move it in a bit. Finds Cole open on the top of your screen. Cole into the middle. That's intercepted. That was tricky. Jackson was underwater on that one. So now it's going to be a swim, boy, swim. Nelson's going to get in there hopefully and try and cut this player off. Okay. Okay. So we've managed to equal it out with a 4-on-4. That's Elliot G's chicken. Cole comes. No, Riley comes in behind with the steal there, and we claim possession. Well done, boys, between Elliot G and Riley on that one. That steal worked out real good. Cole with the ball at the side. He's going to move it in. He's got lots of pool space. Passes over to Elliot. Is that Elliot G over there? That pass didn't work out. A lot of back and forth for these switching game. Very high defense. Martin's check with the ball. Elliot G's check. Elliot, oh, nice try, Elliot. Knocks it out of his hand, but can't get his hand on it for the steal. And that ball comes into the whole set. No call. That whistles for the other pool, and that's a steal by Elliot. Play on. Oh my gosh, get the ball. Those whistles in the other pool are throwing them off this morning. Elliot passes to Elliot. Kid's getting in position here. Ordinary foul for Elliott, getting himself a bit of space. Finds Riley. Ordinary foul for Riley. He's going to get himself a bit of space, and Riley earns a kick out after the whistle. Beautiful. So there's an exclusion. He passes to Nelson. We're in a power play here. Martin with the ball. Back over to Riley. We still have 10 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure what's happening. Is there another exclusion? Oh, 5 meter. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Oh, you know what happened? I think we get a 5 meter because the Titans player might have swam out of the exclusion box too soon or something like that. So if they make an error like that, the other team's awarded a 5 meter. That might be what's happening. LEG is going to take it for us. Let's go, Elliot. Beauty. Lovely. And that puts us ahead by 1, 4-3 Surrey. Two subs happen on the Titans side here. Colt's going to take a break. Michael's in the water here now. That'll be Nelson's check with the ball. Jackson's check. Over to Michael's check. Cross to Nelson's check. Up to Jackson's check. Arms up to block. Good fake. Michael's check. Back over. Nelson goes for a steal and he gets it. Oh, no. And we claim possession and Nelson earns an exclusion there. We're in a man up and we're using our second timeout already. So Vlad tells a timeout on this man up. Second timeout, and that's going to be our last one of the game, only in the second quarter. So feels like a bit of a risky move at this point to me, but hey, I'm a coach. This could be a momentum shift for us. That would be great if these boys settle down. Oops. Sorry, guys. So the coach over here of the Ottawa Titans in the black, his name is Andrade, and he coached some of the boys that are in the pool down in Colombia with the Pan Am Games. So he was the U17 national team coach last year. His home club that he coaches is this Ottawa Titans team. Okay, Elliot came with the ball to start. Passes it into Martin. To Michael. Elliot G. Back to Michael. Over to Martin. Over to Nelson. Riley's left unattended. Not quite. We're going to go back to Martin. Oh, and Martin shoots. And Riley, can he get it? Can he get it? Riley tries for the rebound and not quite. And that's a nice block by their goalie. Not sure who's going to mark up that kid. Okay, we've got Riley up top. Martin's check. Cross to Jackson's check. And the shot was a quick shot and in. And that's the exact instructions that their coach Andras just told them. He said, stop faking, pass, shoot. So that's what they did. So that makes it what? 5-5, I think. I can't see the skill right here. So 4-4. Sorry, 4-4. Moses coming back in, Cole coming back in. Jackson's going to take a break. Mark, take a break here. Elliot G up top starting with the ball. Gets past Mike. His arms are up, so Michael's not getting the ordinary foul call. Passes over to Riley. Riley's not getting the call either. Oh, big pass across to Cole. Nelson's able to reclaim it, and it gets stolen. That's the shot clock anyway, so we're back on defense here. Now we got to be ready for the pass, shoot. Michael's check with the ball. Nelson's check. Cole's check. Nelson's check. Michael's check. And there it goes into the whole set. We got 3 kids there, and Cole wraps around for a nice clean steal. Good job, Cole. Elliot passes to Elliot. Up to Riley. Whoop. Lost that Moses. Yeah, there's a turnover there. Moses kind of bopped the kid on the head with his arm while he was swimming. So we leave the possession here, and that's Riley's check swimming with the ball. And that's a nice save by Elliot and a really good rebound retrieval by Elliot G. Pass up to Michael up the side. Oh, and there's a steal. No pausing. We got to keep swimming here. And this is going to be a breakaway shot. It looks like, or a 5 meter. Michael gets on behind him, and there's a 5 meter call. Michael tried to get around in front. Vlad doesn't seem to like that call very much, but those 5 meter calls, they're pretty quick to dish them out. Okay, let's go, Elliot. Get big, bud. Oh, he was close. Darn it. Felt like it touched his arm on that one. Good try. So now it's going to be 5-4 for the Titans, I believe. Okay, Mike's going to take a break, and we've got Jackson coming back in. Elliot G with the ball. Passes over to Riley. Oh, Riley gets the ordinary. Finds Nelson open. Nelson gets his hand on it. 5 seconds. Passes, tries to get a pass into Jackson there and doesn't quite make it. Lots of pressure on these players that the Titans are putting on them. Holy smokes. So we're back on defense here. And there is a good interception by Cole on that pass. Bit of a missed pass, and Cole is there for it. Big pass up, though, to Jackson, and that gets intercepted. So we're just back and forth like wild here. Elliot G's check now with the ball. Ordinary. That kid can shoot because he's outside. He doesn't. He passes it in, and that kid cannot get a backhand off with Cole's awesome defense. Woo, settle. I have to settle. Holy smokes, this is exciting. Big pass up to Riley. Ordinary foul call. Gets himself a bit of space, passes it across to Nelson. He's able to keep his hands on it. Spins that kid. What can he do with it, though? He's got 2 boys on him. Elliot G's left open. And that's a really nice pass under pressure and a really nice goal by Elliot G. Nice. Congratulating each other on a play that was made very nicely. And I think we're back to 5-5. 4 seconds, I heard Elliot say. 4 seconds in this first half of the game, tie game. These kids are going to shoot right off the hop. And that's a nice block. A little bit late, but it went over the net anyway. Riley tries for a shot right at the end, and the score's 5-5 at the half. So we're going to switch sides here and have a quick break. Holy moly, exciting match. Very even teams. Okay, here we go. Getting ready for the second pass against the Ottawa Titans. The score is 5-5. Elliot G coming in to do the sprint for us on this one. Okay, in the water here. Elliot G, Riley, Nelson, Moses, Thor, Jackson. Here we go. Oi, oi, oi. Is it going to be a jump ball? Oh, no. For some reason, they give it to Ottawa there. So here we go on defense to start off the third. Jackson's check with the ball. Elliot G working harder than that whole check position. Nelson's check with the ball. Ordinary. Kid can shoot if he wants. He's outside. And that's over to Jackson's check. Back to Nelson's check. Back up top to Moses' check. And that's an easy stop. Pass over to Cole. Ordinary foul call there. Pass up the pool to Nelson. Oh gosh, I can't believe, yeah. I was like, that he's on Nelson's back. It feels like it should be an ordinary foul call. Anyway, he got it. Took a second. Riley with the ball. Ordinary foul call. Riley's ball. That player a little bit of interference there. Into Jackson. He's able to turn. Kenny. And that's the end of the day. Pass up the pool to Moses' check. They've got a 6-on-5 here. Jackson makes his way back. He looks like he wants to shoot so bad, and that's a nice shot by Elliott. I think that was Pablo that took that shot. So they're going to get the ball at the 2-meter cone here because that ball went out the back of the court off of Elliott's hand. It's going to be Crow's check on the side to Moses's check. Into Nelson's check. Good job, Nelson. Nelson getting dragged through the water by this kid. And passes over to Cole's check. Good try, Cole. Ordinary foul. The player has to pass. Back up to Nelson's check. Over to Moses's check. Into the whole set. And that's a nice read by Cole. Cole is a thief today. He's doing an amazing job with the steals. Elliott to Elliott. To Riley. Trying to wait for Jackson to get into position there. Oh my gosh, what a tough position. Like he's underwater. Don't pass there. Honestly. Oh, Elliot G on a bit of a drive. Ordinary foul. Riley can shoot if he wants to, and he tries. Oh, what a nice try. Crossbar now, and just didn't quite win on the crossbar in. So here we go. Pull. Oh, and we get lucky there with another crossbar shot. Elliot passes up to Cole. Up to Riley. Oh, Melissa Riley. Okay, passes up top to Moses. He's got lots of full space there, and he'll slim it in. We still have 6 seconds. Let's see what happens. Passes it in. Oh, and Jackson with a backhand. That was beautiful. Well done, bud. Oh, man. He's worked hard for that shot today. Way to stick with it. Ooh, that makes it 6-5 Surrey. I think it's the first goal of this quarter. Back on defense here. Jackson's check up off of the ball over to back to Jackson's check over to Nelson's check. Back up top to Jackson's check. They're looking for the whole set position, and you know who stole it? Paul. Again. What a read. Okay, here we go. Pass up to Riley. Okay. Elliot G with the ball here now. Ordinary foul. We're down to 10 seconds on the clock. He passes it into Jackson. Oh, and there Jackson is the exclusion. He's been working hard for that. Quick pass to Riley. Riley back to Jackson for a beautiful goal. Jackson left open on that power play, and we converted again. Well done, guys. 7-5 for Surrey. Okay, we're gonna give Riley a break. Michael's coming in. Okay, and Mike's checking for ball over to Elliot G's check. Back over to Moses' check. Over to Cole's check. Elliot G's check. Moses' check. Elliot G's check. Arms are up the block. Cole's check, and that goes on the outside of the net. So missed shot there. Elliot to Cole. Cole to Elliot G. Oh, ordinary foul. And Moses calling for it. Does he get his hand on it? The goalie's way out of the net. If we could have gotten it, there was an open net behind us. But bit of a scramble. Excuse me. Riley's going to try and cut this player off. The Elliot G's marked up with that check. Pass to Riley's check. And that ball goes wide. Missed shot there. Back on offense for Surrey. Passes up to Michael. And there's an exclusion. I'm not sure who owned that one. LEG right in front of me. Go, 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 quick. There it is. Nice job. Way to see him and way to call out. Good communication with those boys. I hear Elliot G talking a lot in the pool today, which is awesome. They're talking and listening to one another. Good stuff. 8-5. And Andrade just called a timeout for his Titans. Okay, here we go. Titans will start with the ball. There's no power play, though. It's going to be a 6-on-6 here. They organized some play during their timeout, I'm sure. In the water, we have Cole, Nelson, Jackson, Moses, Riley, and Elliot G. And here we go. Jackson's check with the ball. Over to Nelson's check. Jackson's check. Elliot G's check. Jackson's check. Nelson's check. Oh, that was a really nice goal. Short side. Beauty. That brings it to 8-6. Sorry. Moses with the ball. Passes to Elliot G. Riley into Jackson. Getting a bit of a back ride there. And Jackson is able to keep in front of that player and get the ball in the back of the net. Beauty. 8-5. Back to 3 points right here. Sorry, 9-6. 9-6. A little bit behind. Table there. Nelson's check with the ball. Toss to Elliot G's check. Ordinary foul. Jackson's check with the ball back to Nelson's check. And Jackson's Elliot G. So much faking. And there's the shot, and it goes high. Back on offense here. Pass to Moses to start us off, but we're already down to 16 seconds here. So we got to kind of get pitter pattering. Got a couple kids driving towards the net. Nelson, nope. Riley accepts the ball. We have 10 seconds now. Up to Nelson. Nelson, we're going to get a foul out of this. No foul. He was going to shoot, man. Oh, and he can't quite get his hand on. That's too bad. Goes to a turnover. He's trying to get the foul so he could get a space to shoot, but it didn't work out there. Moses is checked with the ball, goes in front of the net. That's going to be an exclusion on Cole. We've got a pretty clean exclusion board in this game. So this is going to be a power play here for the Titans. Pass up to, okay, we're over to Moses's check. Oh, and that kid goes for a shot, but it hits the side of the net. That's a really probably not what the coach called for. Okay, Elliot passes up to Riley. Riley gets the ordinary foul call. He'll get himself a bit of space. Oh, into Jackson. Nice job. Jackson keeps his hands on it and earns an exclusion. Well done. Well done. Okay, Nelson picks up that ball, passes it back to Cole. It's out of the exclusion box now. Over to Elliot G. Back up to Cole. Finds Riley. Oh, finds. Oh, that is unlucky. And that's awesome. Yeah. Yes. Jackson fires it in. It rebounds off the crossbar. Moses picks it up and does a quick yoink behind the goalie. Way to be there for the rebound, Moses. And 6. Back on defense. Nelson's check with the ball. Up top to Jackson's check. Over to Elliot G's check. Back to Jackson's check. Over to Elliot G's check. Elliot's going to go for a press. Back to Jackson's check up top. Into the whole set. And that goes wide. I'm not sure if that bounced off of Moses' hand or if it just missed the net altogether. It's a tough shot to make under pressure. Anyway, we're back on offense here. Elliot G passes it up to Riley. We've got 17 seconds still, so we can have a bit of patience here. Oh, and that pass goes right to the Titans player. Quite make it to Jackson. Back on D. The mark up here, I think that's going to be Cole's check. Oh, and this boy goes for a lob. Nice try. Goes off the crossbar. They get the rebound. It goes in front of the net, and who gets in the but Nelson? I'm not sure. Reach around head. I'm not sure. So we have a man down here. And come on, Elliot, make it back. Oh, tricky. That's tricky. Elliot tries to make it back to cover short side. Blockers are arms up for far side, and that was a nice goal by that player. 10-7. And we're in the last play of the quarter here. Not sure how much time is left on the clock. Elliot G is being patient, holding the ball. No sudden moves. Here we go. Ball goes over to Riley. Okay, we're down to 9 seconds. Elliot's counting it out. Ball goes into Nelson in the middle here. Passes it to open Cole. Good job. Cole gonna rip a shot. Oh, nice try. That was actually a really beautiful shot by the goalie. And so the ball went off of the goalie's fingers. There's probably a second left in the game, but you can shoot from this 2-meter spot, which is what Elliot G is going to do. Nice try. You can try for kind of a cross cage shot from that 2-meter post. No luck. 10-7 for Surrey after the third quarter here. Okay, here we go for one more exciting quarter in this game against the Titans. It appears that this could be a 3-game day for the Surrey boys. Gonna be a long one. Elliot G coming over to do the sprint for us again. Riley's in the pool. Jackson, Moses, Nelson and Cole. Elliot King and net. This is a tight one. These kids have a bit of a groove on with these boys, so hopefully they can keep it going. Capitalize on their errors. Here we go. Go, Elliot. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Not quite. Oh, it's going to be a jump ball. And I think the reason for that maybe is that the ref threw the ball towards the Titans player. So if it lands more on one half than the other, unintentionally, obviously, they'll go to a tip ball. So Elliot G wins that tip ball, and Riley's got it now. Okay, Riley getting pressed. No ordinary foul call. We're killing the clock here. Nelson. Oh no, that ball kind of gets flopped out of his hand and passes into no man's land there. So we're going to be on defense here. Nelson's check with the ball goes over to, I guess, Moses' check. He doesn't have anyone on him. He's going to go for a shot. And that goes in. I'm not sure. Nobody had their arms up, including the goalies. So a little bit sleep at the wheel on that whole play, I think. So that's okay. We'll regroup and let's get it back, guys. 10-8. Okay, Moses passes to Elliot G. Up to Riley. Oh, Riley's it. Oh, ordinary foul. And now something happened after the play there, Riley, a little shenanigan. And Riley gets an exclusion. And now there's a timeout call on Titans' part. Okay, scores 10-8 Surrey. Let's see if we can keep this goal spread 6-5 for the Titans here. Riley in the exclusion box. That's to Jackson's check over to Moses's check. And a fake there, back to Moses's check. Across to Nelson's check. Up top, there's a nice clean 5-meter shot there. Yeah. I mean, you can't block everywhere, right? But they definitely made a nice clean channel for that shot. 10-9 for Surrey. See if we can get it back, guys. Let's go some goals. Moses with the ball. Passes to Elliot G. Ordinary foul. Oh, that was a bit of an overpass. Can Riley get his hands on it? Not quite. Back on defense here. Elliot G's checked with the ball. Good job, Elliot. Oh, what? I said he was holding him. Oh boy, here we go. Nice. Good job. Way to get there, Riley, for the defense. Elliot G with the exclusion. Then back on a man down here. Cole with the ball. The Nichols check. Riley's check with the ball in. This player's left open. What's he going to do? Nelson's putting the pressure on him. Oh, all the way back. Oh, shot clock. And that actually went on the outside of the net, guys. So no goal. Woo. Good defense, boys. Elliot G gets the ball as he comes out of the exclusion box there. No ordinary foul whistle. Somebody needs to help the ball here. Ordinary foul now. Nelson's able to release away from the player. Passes to Riley. We're down to 8 seconds here. Oh, and that's a pass. And oh, it goes a little bit of a weird skip. Jackson gets his hand on it. Is it going to float in? It's going to float in. No, it's not. Stacked on defense here. Let's go, Elliot. No, okay. Okay, they tied 10-10. 10-10. Excited dad on the Titan side. Okay, boys. Let's keep our heads in the game here. We can do it. Time for a goal. Okay, Moses with the ball. Passes to Elliot G. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Take his hands on it. Passes across to Riley. Ordinary foul. Riley's outside. He's looking for someone to pass to. Gets around this player. No call, though. He's going to have to do something to get the ball in front of the net. Oh, Jackson. Not quite. Oh, my gosh. That was so unlucky. Great shot. What a fight. And it crossbars down, but doesn't go crossbar in. Riley checking ordinary foul. Riley's check with the ball still. Ordinary foul. He has to pass before he can shoot. Jackson's check with the ball. Cole's check. Rest of Riley's check. Oh, and Cole with another steal. That's got to be his 4th of the game. Nice read, Cole. Beauty. Oh, he's got Nelson a bit of pool space. Can he keep it? All the way across the pool to Riley. That was a nice grab by Riley. Ordinary foul. Oh, shoot. Not sure what earned that turnover there, but we lost possession. All the way up. Come on, Elliot. Oh. That player tries, it slips out of the player's hand. It looks like kind of did that open and close his hand thing where it just happens. Elliot, big pass up to Riley. Jackson working his butt off in that whole set position again. Trying to find some open full space. Oh, can he get it? Oh, ordinary foul. Okay. Jackson's getting held, so it's our ball. Oh, passes back to Riley. We get 6 seconds here. Boy, ordinary foul. He's outside, so he can shoot. Let's go, Riley. Oh, and that's a save by the goal. Big pass up the pool. That'll be Cole's check. Got a player on the other side and sneaks it in while Elliot's looking at the players instead of the ball. And that happens. Nice shot. 11 for the Titans now. Okay, there we go. Sorry, we need a goal here. These guys have played such an awesome game. I don't want them to get discouraged here in the last 4th. Moses with the ball. Passes to Riley. No call, no whistle. Keep playing. No whistle. Oh, we get it on that one. Ordinary foul. Oh. Okay. Elliot G with the ball. We're down to 8 seconds. Over to Jackson. And not sure what happened there. There's a turnover. Nelson's check with the ball. Passes up to Cole's check on the side. Like it's wide open, and that's a nice save by Elliott, and Moses gets the rebound. Okay, to Elliott G. Passes to Riley. Boy, there's the ordinary foul. Passes it in. Shoot, Elliott. Wait, have to dump it. Shoot. Oh, there it is. Oh, went over top of the net. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was a really good effort on Elliott's part. Jackson's check with the ball. Cole's check. Nelson's check. Back to Cole's check. Jackson's check. Riley's check. And he sees a shot and he takes it. Into the bottom corner and a shot. See the blockers. 12-10 for the Titans. Okay, Martin's coming in here. Riley's going to take a break. Oh, okay, passes back to Elliott. Up to Elliott G. Bit of a lucky skip there. Into Jackson. And Jackson earns the exclusion. Back to Martin. We're in a man up here now. We don't have a lot of time left in this quarter, I don't think, but here we go. Cross to Elliott G. Down to 8 seconds. Cole. Martin up top. Back to Elliott G. Back to Martin. And that's blocked. And Nelson's able to get it under the goalie's arm on that rebound. Well done. Brings us to 12-11. Okay, boys. Defense here. Jackson's check up top of the ball over to Coles. For Jackson's. Elliott G's. Elliott's going to press. Good job. And there's a steal. Nope. And that's a exclusion of Martin. So we're down to a man. Oh, huge block by Elliott. Nice job. That was Pavle that took that shot, and that was a nice block. They're going to get the ball for 18 seconds here, though, at the 2-meter cone for another chance, and we're still in a man down situation. Jackson's check with the ball. Over to Cole's check. Nelson's check. Oh, he wants to shoot so bad. Yes, nice tip. Good job. That was Cole. It just tipped it out of that player's hand. Beautiful defense, boys. Elliott passes to Elliott. Got Moses wide open in the middle there. Okay. He's got Elliott on a drive. See Elliott. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, Elliott. Left unattended. Come on, man. Oh no. That's too bad. Oh, he passed it into open field space there. Okay. Back on defense here. Moses is check with the ball. Titans are going to try and slow it down the whole clock so that we can keep the point spread that they've got. It's 12-11 for them. That's Cole's check with the ball. And that goes over the net. Another full shot clock for us. Don't know how much time is left here, guys. See if we can tie it up. Okay, pass up to Elliott. Good communication between those two. And I don't know from the Elliott's going to go for a sprint here and try and cut this player off. And what happens? Ordinary foul? Timeout? Red card? Yellow card? Yellow card for the Ottawa coach. And what are we doing here? 15? 6? What's happening? I don't know what on earth is going on here. It looks like they're getting. Okay, so Vlad S just got a red card, so bad words must have come out of his mouth. They were issued a 5 meter, and I have no idea why. I guess maybe they think he was in a shooting position there on that swim. 12, 13, 11 for Titans. There was a lot of confusion on what that call was about. And now we are down to the last bit of the game because there's no time left on the clocks. So I don't know how long, less than 10 seconds maybe. Elliot G with the ball here. Nelson releases to get that ball. Passes it in. Oh, good job. Jackson earns a quick exclusion there. Back to Jackson. One more goal to bring it to 13-12. And this will likely be the last play of the game, I'm guessing, because we are got to be down to the last few seconds here. Could be a quick shot. Let's see here. Elliot G on the press, going for a steal, working hard. Ordinary foul. He'll give a bit of space. Goes back. And that's the pot. Oh man, what a great effort. 13-12 is the final there for the Titans. And those teams really pushed each other. That was really good competition.